Do it.
Oh.
Put your money in the bucket.
Oh.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Put your money in the bucket.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right, so come on, it's the end times. You know, perhaps what you just heard was Fritzy's audio interpretation of the turmoil and chaos of the planet. Either that, or he's just crazy. And on top of that, I had to get my hair cut. Shirley took my hat while I was asleep, took it and hid it. Wouldn't give it back till I got my hair cut. I hate to get my hair cut. I got a Samson complex. She took my hat. She took it over to Woo Woo's house. You want to know who's Woo Woo? I'll tell you who's Woo Woo. Woo Woo is a friend of Zeus Mossbender. Woo Woo Gnitz. Gnitz. G-N-T-Z, no vowels. Got a sister named P-H-P-H. Gnitz. She took the hat over to Woo Woo's and put it in this safe. Belonged to some crazy uncle of Woo Woo, Schnecky Gnitz. I got information on him. Listen to this. This is all we got. I think if you want to know more about him, you go on the Zeus on the Loose playlist. There's some kind of nutty stuff. Well, anyway, Schnecky Gnitz. Let me see here. 1880 to 1927. Struck down in the prime of life by a dose of rickets. A dose? Now, don't get me wrong here. Anybody out there got rickets? I ain't making light. Well, anyway, she puts my hat in this safe, a nutty safe of some kind. The only thing they got in the safe are a bunch of sombreros and this old German underwear. Still in the package from like before Hitler. Kaiser Wilhelm underwear. What the hey? Anywho, Woo Woo. She wouldn't give my hat back unless she hadn't got the haircut. She hadn't got the haircut. But these is the friends of Zeus and Fritzy Mossbender. And Zeus, he won't show his face. He'll not appear live on the channel he himself founded. That's where I draw the line. Those are records. That brings to mind that Woo Woo had that sister. She even died strange. She apparently was allergic to her own cartilage. Yeah, she got nervous at a bus stop and started biting her fingernails. She keeled over on her way to getting a nose job. And let me say right now, one more time, I've done this before, had someone make a comment asking me how the name Zeus came along. Well, let me tell you one more time, if you haven't heard this before, and you can go to the Zeus on the Loose playlist and hear a little more details to the story. It's on one of them Zeus on the Loose videos he's got. The name Zeus in Zeus Mossbender did not have anything to do with a pagan deity, whatever that was, Zeus of the Greek, whatever, Greek, Roman, whatever it was. I don't want to even know about any of that. He got his name from a sideshow carnival act. His parents worked at a sideshow carnival, and there was this act that was a dog. Zeus, the three-legged dog that can't bark. That was the name. That was the name of the act. And apparently, Zeus's mother loved this little dog so much, she went into labor. Out popped Zeus. Ow! She named him after a dog. 10 minutes later, the dog dropped dead. Sorry for the animal lovers out there, but man, oh man, you know, that's something. That's a story and 3/4, isn't it? Well, anyway, I'm not going to tell that no more. Zeus got his name from a three-legged dog that couldn't bark, not the pagan deity garbage. I got to tell you, though, the Mossbender brothers, Zeus and Fritzy. And so I must surmise that Yeshua has gone to prepare a very special place for the Mosque and the brothers. You know, maybe perhaps, up out in Camelopardis somewhere, or out by the Oort Cloud. You can play with the comets. All right, enough of that. Let's get on with, what is this? What is this? Lake Schmull here, coming to you from FEMA region number 3. We gotta get right on with it. I was watching Pastor Paul Begley today. How you doing, Pastor? And everybody out there in that chat room. Blessed every time I go on there. Wonderful saints of the Most High. And there was all kinds of talk. Maybe I should say gobble. You got it. About Turkey. Turkey. Well, I had to jump on here. Didn't plan on it. I hope a lot of you have had a chance to see my first Bible study about light and darkness. I really wasn't planning to do a video this soon. I wanted to let that one out there a little bit. But when I heard all this talk about
Erdogan.
That's right, Pastor. Him, I had to jump on and give a little update on the largest and grandest mosque in the Western Hemisphere, which is being built right here in FEMA region number 3. That's right. In the last video I did, which had to do with Turkey, I talked about the fact that my little Polish friend Shaul spoke literally to one of the construction managers on the construction site of the mosque. The man said it might be up by summer. My nephew sent me a link to a video that has to do with building of the minarets and the domes and all this. Couldn't believe it. Don't know if any of you saw it. How about I play it for you right now?
Now, actually, friends, before I show you these images, take a look at that. These images that I'm going to show you were posted on August 1st of 2014. Now, where do you see the progress that's been made on this dump, this Turkish dump? 8 months ago this was posted. Have you heard anything about it? Now, of course, if you went down there to Good Luck Road and Elvis Lane, you'd see it being built. But have you heard a darn thing on any of the major networks? Where do you see the progress? It's mind-boggling that we've been kept in the dark about this garbage pile for all this time. Look, you're not going to like what you see. I'm telling you. Minarets and domes and... Well, just take a look now. There's no audio because in the original video there was just a lot of technical talk about the construction and all that, but I will leave a link to the site where I got this video, or actually where my nephew got it and sent it on to me. I will also give you a list of the construction companies involved in building this hole so you can boycott them. So there's just, I'm going to put some music on behind it. And here it is. Where do you see this?
coming along quite nicely, is it not? I recommend that you go back and watch the other video I did called Turkish Delight. There's a lot more stuff in that other video that has to do with, coronal holes on the sun, and you won't believe it. Go back, check it out. Okay, they are moving right along, aren't they? Somebody commented in the Begley chat room that you can already see the Turkish flag flying high, 13 and some miles from our own White House. It's not my White House anymore. No. When I see the likes of John F. Withered Up Old Stump Kerry and Barack Insane Obama, that Clinton, when I see them wearing that little American flag on that lapel, whichever one they pick, I don't want nothing to do with that flag no more. I'm sorry. That's it. It's a sad state of affairs, but what are you going to do, huh? I'm not holding on to anything of this world anymore. That's it. I'm done. 100% Elohim. Number one on a list of one. That's my Elohim. And that's how it's got to be. It is now the hour when you must decide where you want to go. Because there is only one of two roads you can take, my friends. And this is the hour of decision. And speaking to that, I've got to play something that I heard back the beginning of this year, sometime in January of 2015. Very cryptic, very telling, very prophetic, but very cryptic. I know that many of you probably are familiar with Thor News. Very funny guys, do a lot of science, Science Channel, basically. They do speak of Elohim now and again, but in a kind of a worldly way. Pray for these men. They're very funny. They got the ability. They got the comic ability. But they said something that speaks to what I just said. The hour of decision. And they mentioned something else that really got my attention. Here it is. Listen closely.
Happy New Year, and welcome to 2015. The year humanity makes its big choice, which will then begin to manifest itself in 2017.
Did you hear that? Was that something? I've sent them comments. I've sent them messages. What exactly do you mean by that? Gonna have to, decide. What exactly did you mean by that statement? In 2017, the woman clothed with the sun, with the moon at her feet, a crown of 12 stars at her head. September 23rd, 2017, my friends. But getting back now to Turkey. When I was in the chat room, I typed in some stuff. I wanted to give some people some information. I don't know if anybody picked up on it. It seems that a few folks went back and watched the Turkish Delight video. But I found some more information about the gentleman I showed in that video that was not
Erdogan.
I'm talking about Fatala Gulen. I think that's how you say it. The imam who lives in the Poconos. Yeah, I found an article that just knocked my socks off. I said in my last video that him and Erdogan were once allies but are now enemies. That's right. They've been having a feud now for years. You'll never guess what Erdogan accused Gulen of. Check this out. Can you believe that? Can you see this guy sitting up there in the Poconos, with Ahmed and Babalui and all them Muslims sitting around, and Gulen, in the middle there? I am not a Mason. I am no Freemason. And, well, I don't know if he was laughing like Ed Wynn, but that's amazing to me. So now we know how Erdogan feels about the Masons. But there you go, my friends. I just wanted to jump on here quickly and give you a little update about what's going on with this mosque right here in FEMA region number 3. And this Gulen, this powerful imam living just 3 hours away from this mosque, you know. Like I said, if you want some more information, watch my other video, Turkish Delay. Let me close with this, however, my friends. I kind of feel like this might be a little bit of a distraction. I know that there's a lot of talk about what Walid Shubat said, you know, and he's great, he's wonderful. I just don't think that we have to worry so much right now about all the stuff with Turkey. Fear not about what's going on with Erdogan right now. It's just something telling me not to worry about Erdogan. But we got to worry about this mosque, and we might have to worry about this, what's his name up there in the Poconos. Who'd have thought, right? You know? Elohim's ways are not our ways. Remember, this guy is an enemy of Erdogan. But I just think it's a distraction. And I cannot say yet if I really believe that the Antichrist will come out of Turkey. Or should I say would be Turkish. I don't know. Haven't felt it in the gut yet. It's the gut. The gut always tells you the truth. And then there's also this Jade Helm thing, where they're supposed to have military training in all these states or whatever. Something's telling me, don't worry about it. Even if there is something to it, what are you worried about? You just read your scriptures. What's the worst they can do? Sneak up behind you and shoot you while you're reading the Bible. Come on, smack that. You with Yeshua. Now, all the stuff with Erdogan, they've been talking about, calling him God and all this. Jade Helm, why are they being put out there possibly for distractions? What are they trying to distract you from? I don't think that these folks want the watch folk, the watchmen, the watch ladies, the watch children, and their watch dogs to be aware of really what's going on. I think I know why they want you to be distracted. It's all because of this UN, this United Nations garbage, and the whole climate change agenda. They don't want you focusing on that. They don't want you focusing on what they are going to begin on June 18th of this year. That is the opening of Live Earth Road to Paris 2015. That's what you gotta watch out for. Keep your eye on that. June 18th is when it all starts. Some things have started before that, believe it or not. I'm going to get into that maybe in the next video, perhaps. But we'll see. I'm praying on that. But just take what's at hand, what's close up. Think about what's right around the corner, my friends. And there's something even closer than around the corner. And I'm sure you all know what I speak of. The third blood moon of the 4 blood moon tetrad. April the 4th, first day of Passover, this coming Saturday. Now that's about it, my friends. I'm going to jump off now and start editing. And I'm going to get my own safe for this hat. I have to get my hair cut no more. Before I go, I'd love to send out my love to 2 very wonderful sisters in Yeshua HaMashiach, Hummingbird 027, and my dear friend Love and Obey. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, dear sisters. You're in my prayers at all times, and I thank you both for keeping me in yours. See you soon, ladies, in the clouds, when that trumpet blows. But until then, we just keep on saying Maranatha, Maranatha. And I can say one more thing. Zip, zip, zip. Now you be warm.